I'm Nikki Orrell and I'm the General Manager of Musicport. I think I came to some of the very early events, and then I came as a ticket buyer, and then I came volunteering and just got more involved as the years gone on, and then latterly just got more involved in the management side, in the project management. It's just an absolute blast of colour. It's so vibrant, and I have seen so many artists at Musicport that I probably wouldn't see anywhere else, because if I was going to another event I wouldn't necessarily listen to some of the bands that I've seen here, and I've seen some absolutely amazing stuff at Musicport. So I think it's unique in its programming and its scheduling, and very, very unique to the area. There isn't anything like Musicport, I would say, in north of England. It's fantastic. It's fantastic for that. So it's introduced me to lots of different varieties of music that I probably wouldn't ordinarily listen to, and it's enhanced my music, I guess, over the years. The core of Musicport has remained the same, which is good. So I think it's got a very strong identity, and it's stayed true to its core, and its core values, which are very much around connections, family, and I think that's great, because I think it's really important for festivals to have a really strong identity, and I feel that's what Musicport has. I think in terms of how it's evolved, I think community engagement, there's been more of that over the years, and I think music, obviously, that changes every year, and then I think over the last few years as well, we've got more younger people starting to attend the event, and I think in terms of it evolving, that's certainly the direction that we wanted to go, is the involvement of young people, introducing them to the culturally rich programming that's at Musicport, and involving them in just general event management and production. And there's a lot of skills that young people can learn within this setting as well. So it's really nice to get young people on the stewarding team, and the involvement of the local community as well, and trying to make the event more accessible to Whitby and Whitby community. I think it's a fantastic opportunity to just showcase the diversity and the music from around the world, and give people in a remote area, because Whitby is very, very remote, give people in Whitby and a surrounding area the opportunity to immerse themselves in all of that Musicport brings to people. So somebody said to me last year, I had no idea that this was on our doorstep, and they were absolutely bowled over by it. So I think, for some families who maybe are on low incomes, or maybe wouldn't travel to a festival, to actually have the opportunity to see something like Musicport on the doorstep, I think is just priceless, absolutely priceless. And I know just from my own personal experience, when I went to my first festival when I was 17, how that changed my life, really. I'm now working in events full time, and I can just remember going to my first festival and just being absolutely blown away by it. And I think for Musicport to have that level of impact on young people and adults and older people is just, we hope that it enriches their lives, and that they take something away from Musicport that into the rest of their lives as well. It's been great for me to experience festivals as a ticket holder and have an amazing time, but oh my God, when you start to plan it, you realise how much work goes into an event, and it's all year round. So we start planning for the next year even before the festival. So we've already started planning for 2026. So And a lot of it is, getting feedback from crews, finding out what went really well at the event, what things need to change, what systems we need to put in place. The programming and the booking of bands and the scheduling and all of that starts immediately after the event. And all now with the social media and the marketing, all of that is really, really important. So there's a lot planning. So lots of meetings with crews, taking feedback from ticket holders and, what they enjoyed and what feedback they have, and just trying to constantly evolve it. So, it's a lot of planning. And then obviously part of the planning with Musicport, but with other events as well, is funding and writing the funding bids, which is very time consuming, but a necessary and essential part, because without that we can't exist. Yeah, I mean, it's a team, very much teamwork, but it's a whole year project. I think that, and I've got my fingers crossed here, but I think Musicport is in a very strong position. And I know that the events industry, we've lost a lot of grassroots festivals since COVID, and with the prices of everything just going up, our costs are increasing year on year. Musicport is standing firm at the minute, and it's been going 25 years. Soon Jim gave it an amazing foundation for 20 years. It's well established, and it feels like it's got a really strong platform to launch itself really to the next 5 or 10 years. Obviously, a lot of that is reliant on funding, but I think we've got something really great to entice funders to continue to fund. I think it's very unique. It's culturally rich, and I think in the next 5 to 10 years, definitely we want to look at how we can engage more with the local community. So we're working with local organisations to involve them in the planning and the execution of the event. And I think the next 5 to 10 years, I think definitely in terms of encouraging younger people to come to the event, and all of that new thinking, new ideas, we'll keep it live really and keep it evolving and changing without changing the core values of Musicport. My proudest moment is, I think, being asked to join the management team of Musicport, because I've been coming for years, like I say, and I've been part of it. But actually to be in the management team and get more involved, I'm actually really, really proud of that. I'm proud to be part of an event that I think is so unique, culturally rich, grassroots, and grassroots events are really important to me. It's a small team with a lot of dedication and hard work, and it feels really great to be part of that team. So I think that's my proudest moment. First one is connections. So I see the connections every year of people. Some people see each other quite regularly, but some people only ever see each other at Musicport, and there's a lot of love for Musicport and a lot of love for each other. So connections is very, very strong. Vibrant. So it is just so full of colour and energy, and vibrant would be one of my words. And the third word, which I keep forgetting, but I've just remembered, is inspiring. So I was inspired when I first came to Musicport, and I've been inspired every year I come. And I'm inspired by the music and the sound and the artists that we have here. Yeah, really inspiring, really, really inspiring. And I hope it continues to be inspiring for new generations that haven't experienced Musicport before.